So I gotta ask about the continuity in the show now because we had our we had our winter episode with Snow Day a couple episodes ago, and now we have the Thanksgiving one. I mean, I know there's snow days in like November and even October, but still, I mean, when you think winter episode, I'm just saying December, January, or even February is what comes to mind. I don't know. That's just me because that's just me. So yeah, this is Amphibia, this is episode 18A, the big Bugball game. You know, this is another episode where I'm like, because I saw the Owl House first, I think, oh, this is like the Owl House episode, but now I have to think, oh wait, it's like the same Amphibia episode, and yeah. That's kind of what this is. So all of this is taking place on Harvest Day, which is what Anne kind of sums up as their version of Thanksgiving. So at first I thought Bugball game was gonna be kind of like football, and it's not. Actually, it's a basketball. It's basketball. It's basketball. It's basically, yeah, that's basically what it is, basketball. And well, I mean, for them, it's bug ball because, you know, instead of a basketball, they use a bug as the ball. Yeah, it's weird. So, and apparently every year the farmers go up against the Townies, which is exactly what it sounds like. They're the farmers of Amphibia go toe to toe with the Townies of, or I mean, Wartwood, I mean. So the farmers of Wartwood go up against the Townies of Wartwood, and obviously the Townies are they're led by the mayor, and so obviously since he's the mayor, he has pretty much all the power to rig it, I guess, because he has all the best players, and he has Frog Jordan, which God, they really hate Jordan. Because this guy doesn't have that many. Whoever voices Frog Jordan doesn't have many lines, but the way he delivers them is purposely monotone. Is like, I'm like, really, it's so bad. And yeah, so with the game, you know, obviously being that day, the farmers are pretty much thinking that they're not going to win, but then Anne steps in and says that she'll help them win because one, she's human, so she kind of has an advantage already over everyone, but two, she actually is pretty good at at least shooting hoops, like, because she just nails like, they asked her to toss some vegetables in a basket, and she's just nailing them left and right, so you know, that's kind of what it at first starts like. You know, Anna joins the team because she's basically like, oh, okay, I can carry you guys all the way. But that's the thing, you know, I like how Hop quickly points this out, saying how the whole thing, it's about teamwork. We can't be, we can't rely on one person. But Anne's like, oh no, I got this. You know, we don't need to focus on that. And she's immediately proven wrong when the Townies show up and they do a scrimmage because the Townies say they want to practice on the court, but then Polly's like, you guys, no, we're here for another hour, and then Townie's like, well, guess again. The mayor told us, guess again. And so Anne challenges them to a scrimmage, and it goes horribly wrong because since Anne is the one, you know, Anne's like, just give me the ball, the Townies are all over Anne because, you know, they're like, well, if no one else is going to get the ball, might as well just pick on her. So that's exactly what happens. You know, Anne continuously gets frustrated with how it's going. And of course, after the game, she's frustrated. She's mad about the fact that they got destroyed. And the thing is, though, she admits that she's never been in a team sport. She's usually in an individual sport. So, I mean, like, she has a tennis racket. Tennis is usually a one-on-one sport. You have duos, but obviously Anne is more of a solo player. So she hasn't been able to learn to work with a team in a game. So that's kind of part of this, is they start working together as a team. Like they pass the ball around. They have these different they pass the ball around. They have these different strategies. They even have this blindfold exercise where it's basically what it is. Anne's blindfolded, and the team tells her everything to do, like duck, go left, jump, take the shot, and like all that. And yeah, I like that. I like the idea of just having to build the trust within the game. And so the game goes down. Obviously they play the actual game, and because they're actually being a team, they are able to stay with the Townies, and eventually the game is tied at 9. It's always 9. Again, this is like the freaking Owl House, because the Grudgeby game, that game was tied at 9 when it came down to the last shot. I don't know. So yeah, game's tied at 9, and so Toadstool, being Toadstool, does some drastic measures, and he has Toady, I think that's his assistant. Yeah, he has Toady blind Anne, so she seemingly can't play. But since we saw them do the blindfold exercise, we know then what's gonna happen. They're gonna trust each other. They're gonna go in and score. I mean, that's what it seems like is gonna happen. And at first, it seems like that's what's gonna happen. I mean, they get there, Anne takes the shot, and what's funny, I thought they were gonna lose it because Anne hits the front of the rim, and this was also in the scrimmage. Like, she throws it, it hits the front of the rim, and then it just literally bounces all the way back into her own goal. So I thought that's exactly what was gonna happen, but then Sprig comes out of nowhere, and they established that Sprig has never scored in the game. Like, he's more of a defender, but Sprig points out that he never actually had a chance to take a shot. So after Anne shoots the ball and hits the front of the rim, Spring pops out of nowhere and grabs it and does the Air Jordan, basically. That's all I can think of. That's all I thought about when he did it, and just slammed it in. And it's just like, oh, that was awesome. And yeah, so this is a fun episode. I mean, there's really nothing too much to bring about story-wise. It's just another filler episode, and learns about teamwork. And I mean, it was a fun one compared to, I mean, again, because I saw this in the Owl House, I'm like, the Owl House did it better, because this one felt like, oh, this is our annual game, we always lose. Well, I'm here. Well, we gotta learn to be a team in order to win, because, teamwork makes the dream work. The Owl House, there actually was a lot more to it. But again, compare and contrast, I'm sorry, so I'll stop with there, and yeah, okay. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that video, and we'll see you in the next one. God, this has been weird.